Whoa, whoa. Through the tyres sideways. This thing's mental. What's going on, guys? My name's Macedio and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 7 and a brand new time attack build. This week I've decided to go big and American. Those two things tend to go together fairly well, and that brings us to this, a 1973 GMC Vandura G1500. This is, I believe, the 18 van without all the 18 bits in it and BA Baracus, calling, everybody sucker or fool. So yeah, currently sits in E-Class at 189 PI. Is it PI? I can't even remember now. So we're going to take this to the track, we're going to see what it's like, and then we're going to modify it. And we're going to try and turn this into something that could remotely be drivable. I don't know how this is going to go, I really don't. I don't know what I'm going to do, but given that the PI is so low, we've got so much headroom. We've got so much room to work with in terms of points that we can build something out of this, surely. So let's head down to the test track and see what this thing's got in its standard form. Okay then, guys. I don't know what possessed me to pick this one as this week's time attack, but ooh, sounds nice though. I don't know how many gears this thing has. Is it 3 or 4? Possibly? I don't know. But we're driving a van. Yay! As you would imagine, a lot of body roll. Not too bad through the corners though. We went obviously very, very slowly, but as long as we don't tip over. Come on! This is so slow. I don't know if I'm hauling anything. If the rest of the A-team are in the back. You know what, handling wise, even though I know we're going very, very slowly, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all, so I think we've got something to work with here. Could this be the dark horse that knocks the Porsche off its perch? Potentially, I don't know. I don't know. As long as it's not as bad as that Capri I built a couple of weeks back, I think I'll be alright. But, the proof is in the pudding, or more importantly, the proof is in putting insane amounts of horsepower into it and seeing if it'll still go around a corner. Oh yeah, so much understeer, sorry. That BA Baracus was some driver. Right then, oh, the lap is a 1:53. Well, okay, we've got a lot of work to do, so let's see what we can get out of this thing. I'm gonna go modify it and and see what I can create, because I'm not sure what we're gonna get out of this thing. But either way, it's gonna be fun. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, guys, so we're back, and here it is. 1983 GMC Vandura G1500, now with nearly 800 brake horsepower. So it's gone from what was basically E-Class. I can't remember how much PI it had, but it's gone from E-Class all the way up to A-Class and 680. I have done an engine swap on it. It now has a 6.2 litre V8, which also has a big whopping supercharger bolted to it as well. So yeah, I've done everything I can with this. There are no stone has been left unturned. I've done the brakes, I've done the suspension, I've done all the handling bits, I've done the race tyres as well. So I don't know about this thing, I really don't. I'm quite apprehensive going into this lap. This is either going to be a spectacular victory, the likes of which the world has never seen before, and it's going to dethrone the Porsche, or it's going to be a roaring inferno of failure. that is going to be worse than the Capri. I'm angling slightly towards the latter. That is going to be worse than the Capri, but there's only one way to find out. We need to take it to the track. So let's head down and let's see what the 1983 GMC Vandura has to offer. Oh God, what have I let myself in for? Okay then guys, so here we are at the track, just about ready to go and set our time. But before we do, for those of you new to this series, what's going to happen is the GMC Vandura will have 6 laps around the Top Gear test track. The first one is a sighter because we're going from a standing start, and then it'll have 5 time laps back to back with which to set its benchmark. The current leader is, of course, the Porsche 911 with a 118.103. So, like I said, this thing is either going to blow everyone's mind with how good it is, or it's going to be a completely unmitigated disaster. So, either first or last. This is a Ricky Bobby situation. If it ain't first, it's going to be last. So, I don't know, realistically, I think maybe it could try and beat the Capri. That's got a 120.790, but we'll have to see what happens. So, should we get started? I think we should. I've steeled myself and I think I'm as ready as I'm going to be with this thing. Plus I want to see what 800 brake horsepower in a van sounds like. Oh my God. Okay, we're off. So like I said, first lap is just a time lap just to get a bit of heat in the tyres. And just to kind of see what kind of mess we've got ourselves into. And it seems that we've got ourselves into a very sideways mess from the looks of it. This thing is insane. This is basically Howling Mad Murdoch. Whoa, whoa. Through the tyres sideways. This thing's mental. Come on, come back to me now, come back to me. Come on, we've got to set a time. We've got to set a time. I suppose if all else fails, this could be a drift car. Right then, first time lap. We've not made a good start to it, of course, going over the line sideways, but let's see what the GMC Vandura can do. Might have to take that first corner in first next time around. So we've run very wide. Right, well. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we got that all wrong. This thing's mad. Oh, yeah, that was 2 wheels. That was 2 wheels. That's not fun. We're really going to have to tiptoe through these corners. Oh, 122.155, so it's about 1.4 seconds off the Capri. Just gotta be so careful. But like I said, when it does get a bit out of hand, it's not too hard to get it back again. Feels like this thing Like I said, could probably make a pretty decent drift car. Found 0.8 of a second. There's two wheels again. Oh, we've messed it up. Yeah, we lost a lot of time through that final sector. This thing isn't so much point and squares as it is point and pray. What's also kind of funny is BA Baracus normally drove the van in the A-Team, and he was always going on about, I don't want to get on no plane, fool. This thing handles like a plane. Oh, we found 7/10. Having to pump the brakes down into the hammerhead. Be very gentle. Coming out of there. Found 1.2 seconds. Oh, this lap's cooked. Yep, this lap's cooked completely. That means the next one is going to be invalidated. I don't get that. They just blanket policy, you know, you go off the track in the last sector, your next one's invalidated too. I don't get that because I've not gained any time. It's not like I've gained anything from going off the track and going sideways down the straight. Turn 10, sort your life out. And this game. Because you're messing up my series now, so it looks like we're only going to get one more attempt to try and beat the Capri in this thing. I definitely think it could do it. The time is there to be found. Just got to be gentle. Because while going sideways is quite fun, it's not fast. This lap, of course, will not count. But we're not too far off, so last lap. Can we beat the Capri? We're going to have to throw a bit of caution to the wind, I think. Oh, we found 9/10 of a second. .5 seconds we found. As long as we don't balls up the last sector, we could be on for an absolutely amazing shock. Just gotta be careful through the tyres because this is where it does like to get out of shape. And it's done it! A 120.562, so it's beaten the Capri. This thing is absolutely balmy. It really is. It's like I said, it's crazier than Howling Mag Murdoch. Yeah, that guy was nuts. This thing beats him though. So there we go. It was never going to beat the Porsche, was it? It was never going to beat the Porsche, but it now sits fourth in the table with a 120.562, so it beats the Capri by 0.2 of a second. I still think there was a bit of time left in there. If I hadn't have, I got a little bit out of shape through that last corner, and it did get a bit sideways, but yeah, this thing is fun to drive. It really is a lot of fun to drive, and I think, honestly, it would make a really good drift car, because you can get it sideways and just hold it. It really will just hold it there, going sideways at about 100 miles an hour. It will do it, but there we go, guys. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode and you want to see more Forza 7 content from myself, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Also, if you have any suggestions about which cars you would like me to feature in this, which ones would you like to see me turn into some horrifically bad time attack cars, then please leave a comment down below and let me know. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace!